Reform on Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025, has officially lost yet another MP. They can't handle more than a few MPs, more than a carload. I don't know what. Like, I'm just going to read this article here by the Daily Express before I laugh myself. This article from the Daily Express is turmoil for ReformUK as MP quits party as allegations break and huge blow for Nigel Farage. James Murdoch has removed the party whip from himself following allegations from during the pandemic. He's being accused of taking out loans during the pandemic. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just find it convenient. Not every 5 seconds with reform, it seems to be some sort of schoolyard drama. Like none of the reform know what they're doing. It's like the leadership is just horrible. Let me go ahead and continue on. The article's by David Williamson, chief political commentator, and I already gave you the date. A Reform MP has removed the party whip from himself, leaving the party with just 4 MPs in the Commons. Again with 4 MPs. Oh, the irony. They can't handle more than a carload. I'm sorry, but that is just so funny. James Murdoch, the MP for South Baston and East Iraq, said telephone chief party whip Lee Anderson with the news he was leaving. There's rumors been about for a while about Murdoch leaving the party, so that's not news to me. But I'm not going to refer back to them. Let me just finish the article. The Sunday Times published a story today which alleged Mr. Murdoch took out COVID loans totaling £70,000 relating to 2 businesses. Mr. Anderson said in a statement, "I have today received a call from James Murdoch, who has advised me as chief whip that he has removed the party whip from himself pending the outcome of investigation and allegations that are likely to be published by a national paper." So you're not going to do a parliamentary investigation? Why would it be published by a paper? Why is everything done in the media with reform? What the heck is going on with these guys? It's like school kids playing dress up or something. The allegations relate to business propriety during the pandemic before he became an MP. At ReformUK, we take these matters very seriously, and James has agreed to cooperate in full with any investigation. Oh yeah, by the way, he backed Rupert Lowe's national inquiry that Rupert Lowe got funded, by the way. This is just weird. We will not be commenting further at this moment. Mr. Murdoch said in a statement he asked to have the whip suspended temporarily as a precaution measure and for the protection of ReformUK. Referring to the conversation with the reporter, he said, "I confirmed to the journalist that my business dealings has always been conducted fully within the law and in compliance with any regulations, and appropriately qualified professionals had reviewed any activity confirming the same." He said his business dealings had been reviewed by ICAEW qualified professionals and absolute compliance was confirmed. Mr. Murdoch won his formerly Tory-held seat by 98 votes in July general election, with Labour in second place. His departure from reform comes as the party strives to professionalize its operations. In March, Rupert Lowe had the whip removed. The Great Yarmouth MP now sits as an independent. And let me remind people that he was elected in the general election of 2024. The date's not actually there, but I want to put that in here. And were further drama last month when Mohammed Zia Yusuf quit as party chairman. He quit as party chairman, but he still owned half the party. So only to reform in a new role with a focus on uncovering local government and efficiency. Despite the turbulence, Reform enjoys a double-digit lead over the Conservatives. Political poll puts Reform on 29%, ahead of Labour at 23%. The Conservatives at 17%, the Liberal Democrats at 15%, and the Greens at 10%. Former Conservative leader Boris Johnson, meanwhile, told Swiss Magazine the best way to deal with Nigel Farage is to ignore him. Yeah, because he likes attention, and that's what he should get. No attention. Bad dog. Bad dog. No attention. Sit in the corner. Oh, man, I just don't know what to make of this. This is hilarious, to be honest with you. He said, my strategy with the individuals that you mention is don't talk about them. Talk about what you are going to offer the people. Well, they only got 4 MPs or whatever now. I can't help myself. It's just so hilarious. I think the Conservatives need to focus on the economy and making life better for people, giving people opportunity. I think if we concentrate on the economy, we mount full spectrum warfare on all things that Starmer is doing wrong, we will win. And reform will likely not do anything but help Labour. Attention previously focused on Mr. Murdoch when he reported he had been convicted of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in 2006 outside a nightclub in Chelmsford. He repeatedly spent time in young offenders institution. Murdoch last year addressed the events, saying he was 19 at the time and he had immediately handed himself over to police. In a statement, he said, it was a realization of what happened that night, the shame I felt over it led me to turn my life around. Party leader Nigel Farage said this story was of general rehabilitation. Ellie Reeves, who chairs the Labour Party today, confirmed Nigel Farage and ReformUK on the public an urgent answer about Mr. Murdoch's conduct. She said, does Farage think he's fit to be MP? And ReformUK released a statement about basically what was already read, and that is pretty much. I'm going to end it with the picture of James McMurdock, a pseudo bus station inside of a ReformUK rally event. This is why Reform is not going to do anything. It's just not serious. It plays kids games all the time. There's not more than a couple months to go by without a freaking, scandal. But I would like to see if, reform enthusiasts actually note this. If you enjoyed this article, please consider watching another one. And I have other videos that come before this one that I'm fixing the audio on because there was some really nasty popping in one of them. It's about 40 to 50 minutes long between the two. I'm splitting them up. One about Rupert and one about Mohammed Yusuf. So they're both old from June. I had an audio issue, so I had to correct that, and now it's getting delayed. That's why there's a delay on those articles. And there's also going to be one about the first year of Labour's control since Starmer took control. So check those out, and I will see you in the next video. And thank you for watching. Again, thank you for watching. Please consider watching another video. Like and share so the videos get traction, and I appreciate it, and have yourself a wonderful day.